The other day I did a name reveal for a previous client, and in that video I mentioned I'd like to do more name reveals in 2024, and I had quite a few previous clients email me like, oh, you can do mine. So thank you, I appreciate that. Also, I'm like 3 days behind on my emails. You're gonna hear back from me. Here's the first one who emailed me though. Twins. Big sister's name was Navy, but we weren't matching that vibe. They said today that's not necessarily a name they would have chosen. She goes almost exclusively by V, and they named her back in 2013. So a bit of time has passed. Now they're having a boy and a girl. They wanted something longer, quirkier, more unique. They really only cared about their state data, which was nice. And they preferred like no nickname, but they said if the nicknames are really cute, then that's okay. And the girl's name they chose does have a very cute nickname that she's going by. My top suggestions for them for girls were Olympia, Octavia, Ophelia, Verona, and Waverly. And then my top suggestions for boys were Peregrine, Caspian, Rafferty, Lysander, and Gulliver. And they chose one of these names. Baby boy's name is Caspian, so they chose from the top 5 here. Their girls came from the honorable mention, so we're calling that a half win, and baby girl's name is Odessa. And big sister started calling her Essie, and at first they were kind of resistant. They're like, no, we kind of want to call her Odessa, but then Essie happened. Now they love it, and that's almost exclusively what she goes by. So they've got V, Essie, and Caspian. I've only ever done a handful of consultations for twin names before. I'm guessing probably 10 in the last 2 years, so not very many at all. And in those consultations, I've only ever had the boy name that they choose in the top suggestion. None of the twin parents I've done consultations for have chosen any of the girls' names I suggested, but I am, like I said, counting this as half of a win with Odessa being in the honorable mentions. I wish I could remember why it wasn't a top suggestion. I feel like if I did this consultation today, it would have replaced Ophelia. Ophelia would have been an honorable mention, and Odessa would have been a top suggestion, and I don't understand my logic there, looking it back over. But I would love to know if you were naming Navy's baby brother and sister, what names would you choose? And I hope everyone's having a good night.